I thought of doing a podcast, but then I thought to myself, it can probably be like switched over or made to seem as if someone is using my voice, and anything in between, all sorts of confusion. So it was best that I put it as a video. Gosh, where do I even start? Yeah. Like as usual, I would see something happening and then I don't pay it mind until comes a point in time where I grasp it and then I handle it. I deal with it head on for what it is. So it's just about that time where this thing has accumulated to a point where I have to really grasp it, hold it by the fort, and the bull by his horns, and really deal with it. So I've been seeing a whole lot of people trying to restructure, order, or put up a certain order or restore a certain order, okay, where my family is concerned, whether it's from the inner circle, outer circle, as a result of seeking information of the inner circle, I don't understand. But I think it's time I broke it down the way I know how, so that if confusion is caused publicly regarding your life, isn't it better that you approach the very situation head on publicly? It would only make perfect sense. So it's time I broke it down. So by bloodline, I am a second of 5, 6, or plus that I haven't even met. Because as a result of my life, it's just full of mysteries and I keep uncovering mysteries. I don't know, it's like an access, to discovering or be told a certain secret. Okay, it's time for her to know this one. It's time, so I would never know. But from what I know, I'm the second of whether 6 or plus, right? I, by blood, I am one of the eldest, right? My parents, according to what I've seen and known, have paid their dues, right? My parents have paid their dues. So if maybe on the side something else was said or something else was organized that I'm not aware of, take this now. A parent in that kind of situation cannot also succeed. Why? Because they've paid their dues and they have paid their dues, and in turn they're over the season. So now anything going forward from there onwards, it's selfishness. And as a result of certain family structures, or if when guardian parents step into the equation, whatever they want will not be brought to fulfillment, because it's not in regards to what is wanted anymore. Now it's selfish reasons and selfish intentions. So whatever the case may be, it's nullified. That is out. That is over and done with. I'm over that season. So now I'm noticing people that are coming into my life are burdened with their own thing. They're actually the ones going through it. They dump their situation in my life. If it does not work, they dump their situation in my life as if it's me, and they're using me to do like whatever, like earn the most. And then they want to step away and make me be perceived as this desperation, or this desperate girl, or this girl who's just the curse. I'm not all blessed. I have my burdens of troubledness, or whatever the case is, but not on that degree, not on that level. Do you understand? Like, I don't get it anymore. And reverting back to the parent situation, I doubt that's the case, because I really doubt that's the case. That's the last thing anyone would want to happen. But should they be alive? Should they be hidden? Can they just be brought forth if they are? I'm not talking images. I'm saying them. If they're alive, let's bring them back into the scenery where the living is, where we tangibly are, so that we know that the music is still on. Wouldn't be a fair situation if supposedly they're hidden, to which I probably 100%, 99.9% doubt it, that now we should be like still be encountering the motions. It's not on. It's totally not on. So even if it was the aftermath of the awkwardness, I mean, the only solution, there's always a way out if you want a way out. There's always a solution to such matters. Like a person can move away from another one and give each other break spaces. That's how people usually relocate to other places after such awkward seasons, because things are still awkward. It's not even the case in this case. In this kind of case, these kind of people, they are setting up death situations. If you can go to extent of wanting to reveal certain people's parents' affairs regarding people of certain ages and bring it forth so that another person knows, in a sense that they have to get offended. You are trying to breed an environment that has to suddenly activate a sense of death of some sort, because these people have to hate each other. These people have to resent each other and kill each other. That's the environment that's created. With regards to that, now setting up an elder, activating that kind of spirit and energy, that means this person wants this elder. They are feeling troubled, or they are feeling angry regarding whatever they're feeling angry over, and they don't even have even their facts straight. And now they want to activate a death-like situation. So now, sensibly speaking, reasonably speaking, on the fair basis, if there's still any fairness in this lifetime, would it be right then for now a person to act as an elder? They're not doing this, but if they're activated to do what they have to do and they do it as an elder, to want to take the life of a child on the basis of their guilt or something wrong they're doing. I'm not even paying attention to anyone doing anything. These facts are literally put on your face. You can't hide from anything that's put on your face. This person wants to activate. That you'll be hated by this. I want to rule out hatred to a degree that, you know what, you are left isolated. So it's a burdening curse. It's a witchcraft kind of situation that's happening. Daylight witchcraft in your face. I hate you. I want to destroy you. I don't have any reason. Maybe I've done you too much wrong. Maybe you have too much information on how I betrayed you and stole information from you, or whatever the case is. But now I want to destroy you. You have to be the... You know, there's a scripture, I've recently heard someone say this, and I really want to bring it up. There's a scripture where Jesus, when he was about to be crucified, in the journey to crucifixion, he spoke that, you know, I don't have to let any of this happen. I'm not going to direct quote, but I'm just going to give a glimpse or a synopsis of that kind of scenario. I'm not going, I can actually order my Father to send 1,000 legions of angels, and this cannot happen. So he said, I could actually do such a thing. And this moment of having to take up the sins of everyone, I don't even have to let it happen. But okay, fine, it happened. He let it happen because it was meant to happen, and he accepted that fate, right? And then we talk about the second coming of Christ. Now what you need to understand is that the second coming of Christ is now having his enemies under his feet as a footstool. That means when such a moment would dare to pose or rear its ugly face or demonic face or deathly face at him, he's not going to let it happen this time around. So likewise, as a body of Christ, functioning with the Spirit of Christ who's resurrected, listen, if anyone thinks they're going to try to betray me, set up death against me. Even death will deny me. Even I will speak words forth that death will catch them instead of me. Now really, we've gone too far. We have gone too far. So if really someone wants to go to the point of that, I love myself. I don't want to know maybe whoever loves me, and I don't know, thank you, but I love me. And I will stand for me, and I will see to it that, you know what, if you think a person right now, if a person thinks they're going to betray me, you know you're going to have your jaw dropped for 10 years plus. People will not believe their sight. I've taken enough to a point that it's enough. Because from now on, anyone who thinks they'll go there with me, trust me, two can play that game. Two will be on the left. You begin to ask yourself now, who belongs to darkness here? Because now I'm really confused. God is the beginning and ending of anything. So let's not be shocked from what happens from now on, because people have gone to the degrees now, they are really, this is what they call the last days. This is it. So people, as much as life will shock you, many Christians, including myself, first and foremost myself, I will shock you. This is so yes, it's been put to my face. Yes, as a result, I've said words in the previous years that have come to now make even more sense why. When people do things they are not used to doing, they have gone past beyond the garrisons of their, of their consciousness. And so now it drives a person to mental insanity. You see? It drives a person to mental insanity. Hence why it all makes sense. But I was not even paying mind. So people make sure that you have to know, because they are listening. When they think a person is about to go somewhere, they start heightening soapies because they want to create a death-like environment. Because what they specialize in is death. But my God is the Alpha and the beginning. Even the death people will reject and be like, not you, I can't, not you. Maybe I'll go back to who sent me. So in actual fact, this sense that's put forward, this person has put forward in such a way that this is the typical thing that this guy does. He goes for such a person, and the younger one and the older one, whatever the case is. I'm not married to anyone, first of all. So I have no business with who does with what between their legs. I have no business. None whatsoever. My argument or my point here is that I do not get why people want to literally put it in someone's face, because they want to really create an environment where they want to kill. Basically, that's what it boils down to. What business would I even have known? It would have been better that I didn't know anything. Even if I had gotten a revelation, I wouldn't have even minded it. I'll probably put it afar and act all in denial. So someone is creating a death-like environment, and this death-like environment, I look it in the face, I face it head on, and I tell it will not defeat me, even if it has formed its environment against me. It will not even, it will go back to the sender who is busy with this evil, whatever plots. They will be caught by their own traps. Their own traps will get the the very soil my creator has created, the one who holds the keys of what life and death, darkness and light, south, east, north, west, and everything. The ground will open to swallow them and not me, because I have no business. I will not die as a result of guilt of someone else's actions. And I don't understand why. Because all you have to do, if you've encountered the worst of worst situation, besides death, there's a way out. Actually, there's something called separation and moving away from each other. And it always heightens in moments that are key, where this person feels like I'm losing control over this person, and they have to create the most awkward of situations to just have a person where they want them, and they don't even fucking offer anything to this person. In actual fact, her life is just a game. She must just be seated so that when someone actually says, maybe she's the curse, everything aligns that maybe this person truly is the curse, but what's happening in their life? But okay, did you sit backtrack to see that people are actually using her as some sort of standard measure of analyzing certain key informations? But okay, now we'd rather turn, no, like seriously, this is not on, this person is like, I get it now, you enemy, listen, like it's backtracking to a point where someone is angry over a certain girl. I used to be her friend, and the mother looks like the girl that's mother was shot. And now this guy is coming back with these people, and especially maybe this woman is angry, and it's like, well, all I have to, before I even delve deeper, look for the right people. If it's not even yourselves, because this environment that's created, it seems similar to the one I recall. Hearing about before the incidents happened. So get to the right people. It seems like killers now want to go up against each other. This is how I know that this world is trouble. It seems like power is against power now. That's why this is the declaration that the end has come. And now, there's images of this, reflective images of this person in this part of the country or that part of the country. There's reflective, and they're starting. It's not only that they are there. They are starting to take note that, oh my gosh, this is the reality of life. So, okay, this image is there, is this there. So in a sense that means the world, it said that once the word is preached to every nations and every races, and the world will come to an end. This is the same thing, reflecting. The reflections are part of the world taking note. And this is how you know that it's not now words that you've been hearing that the end has come. The end is unfolding. If you didn't take notice, this is not now prophecy that was once said. They said this time around when this kind of moments come. They have been coming through the past ages, but now it's at the heightened point. It's even worse that man has come to a point of revelation of knowledge and development of resources and powers and energies that can really destroy and massively at the same time, a lot of people, this is the kind of, the end is literally of the world. I'm not talking, some will be like, maybe she's talking about herself. Newsflash, of the world. Power is against power. And now power has to prove power so that we see which power is above. This is how you know we are on. This is like the climax of things about to really go down. This is what we call the end. You will see it and you will not believe it. Stop convincing her she's talking to herself. Or maybe she's trying to fulfill her own life. And then maybe they try to do certain things. And I can tell it's people from another affiliation of religious belief. And they're just feeling the need to irritate. Because they just want to show how they're backing of a certain guy over me. And they just want to create and recreate the situation. She's probably talking about herself. They are in denial of the truth. That's what's happening right now. People are in denial with the lot. Speaking about in denial, second point of setting things straight. I have a step brother, which many will know as Tato. He does not live here. He is not the image. He's given a role because he's light. He is not an image of a certain white guy. So people are always trying to hide and be like, who are you trying to kill? Oh, and I'm not even trying to kill anyone. That people will be convincing themselves, I'm aware. You know, it's not a matter of I know the word. Now I am aware that these are the kind of times, this is the kind of time that people will be attentive. I'm aware. So that means they will miss me. I'll be in this. But they'll miss every kind of thing they're trying to do because I'm aware of it. That's the difference. So they will be trying and I'll be aware. That's the simple difference. And I just don't understand what's with people have people. Like, I don't know if I should even draw strength and sanity to even say, should I pray for such? Because if they say an unfolding will happen, that means a set time will come where such an unfolding will unfold the way it's supposed to unfold. So in that moment, you could have prayed maybe before, well, you know, years back, but when it's unfolding, it seems like it's too late because it's the moment of its unfolding. But in its unfolding, it will miss me. Again, let me spare some of them. I think it's close second before anyone. I have never come to know my fam. I wrote this on Facebook. Yes, it's better I say it in a video again. I don't know both sides of my family's people, like meaning the people who are biological of my mom and dad. I don't know them. So anyone is going out there and trying to hide behind me. Maybe they're even talking about a half sister of mine and they're trying to combine the images. Again, order. You're trying to restore order again. That is like someone who's younger. I am older. I don't want to know about the body differences or how much you get them to eat. Listen, I am older and but I have not known them. So if you want to now align things in such a way you want to spark up the trouble because clearly the parent is desperate for something. Desperate to provide. Okay, fine. I don't know them. Spare yourself the embarrassment because there's no sense to what you're saying. So how would you solve such a situation? Like I figured to some degree I've solved it. I've said the word that I will escape and I will not be the one who encounters, but the one who tries to make me encounter whatever. It will go back to the center. But, you know, it would be nice to hear different angles to this because the spirit seems like they just have a thing for just going into people's homes and just doing what they want to do and they think they can succeed. So I want to say with this one, it will work differently because with me, I'm aware. Even if you don't tell me, even if you don't put it up in my face, I'm aware because you can ignore it and they figured, okay, if she doesn't know, it cannot trigger this kind of emotion and this kind of environment. So we have to make sure that this person knows. What would you do? Hey, Batuba lawyer. Hey, people. Hey, this is witchcraft on degrees and levels that it's satanic. I don't even know what to say about it. It's too much. I need to know. Tell me. Sorry, I am him and I am him. No, sorry, you are not him. Right? The very guy you are in relation to someone who I could call dad, they probably share the same dad and different moms. Whereas in our case, it's different moms. I mean, it was the same one and different dads. So you're just playing a role and you're not even that person. I'm not after you. I'm not bothering you. You've probably ticked off persons or people and they're coming after you and I have nothing to do with it because you probably hear baby, 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 and you want to trouble me and follow everyone I follow and I don't understand why. And then this guy is not you. He is not, you don't have the same DNA as that person, no matter how one you think you are with the person as a result of whatever. You're not one with the person. You don't have the same experiences since birth. You're not that person. I'm more affiliated in image, supposedly, with the person than you could ever be. Get it? And you know what? Now the other tendencies I've seen, now it's a matter of we don't have an angle to this girl. We don't have an angle. Now recently I see people who newly moved in. Suddenly when I'm chilled in a certain place, they've sent people to come sit next to me. And now the aim, I don't understand if it's brother, sister, or is it girlfriend and boyfriend. And now they want to position, now they want to trigger something, right? They want to trigger something that, okay, now you're going to be sitting in such a place. You're going to end be sitting next to her and supposedly you're going to be caught in the act because now maybe I guess some of us when we are happy they're busy disturbing our relationships so that we must be single, so that we must be accused of such bullshit, right? That we go after people's men. Like I don't disrespect myself to that degree. I don't even have time for another person. Like look at this girl. Do you think a kind of girl like me can have problems like getting a guy to be tied down or in a relationship? Clearly not. People have gone too far. God, people have grown obsessed to wanting to collect you to a point where when they think they've succeeded in collecting you, they want to come back to you and be like, okay, we've collected you now. We think we have the boss to destroy you. For what reason? So it's a game. So like literally, like I've been indirectly placed in a place where I could feel her. There's certain forces that want me to be filled with anger to the brim that, baby, stop being nice. Just move over here because there's some people who've been irritating us and we are ready to wipe out millions on millions. So I don't understand why people are provoking me to evil. Because that's what they're basically doing. I don't have time in the fucking day for you, but you want to act like I have time for you. Since when did you even supply breath of air to me? For me to even be caring to be following you on the basis of a guy that I'm not even married to. You're obsessed with someone else's person. If you want, he's got a girl. That girl looks like me. So maybe they're trying to say baby and they're not trying to show the obvious baby. I'm not even talking games. I'm talking a certain guy who's black. There would namely be known to be replicas. So I have to put it out there because now a whole lot of things in supposed correlation or to this individual, they are just spreading a whole sorts of lies. So it's best we put it forward since, well, he's the main topic and we want to make him the main topic. So that girl, if you want to trouble someone, go to the girl who lives opposite to his home and endanger her and put her, because I don't understand why am I going through the efforts of someone clearly does not even give a thought to even, confess certain things so that I can be clued up about certain things and know what I'm actually dealing with, so that when I receive attitude, when I receive hate stunts as if I'm dealing with someone from the street fighting me, so that certain things of mine like clothes, the laptop stuff that was stolen and taken as a result of this frontline head permission, it's on the basis of hate or on the basis of supposed delusional belief of maybe my man in the head. I don't know what I'm caught up in, but I'm getting to the crux of the truth of this matter, and I don't like it. I hate that I know it, but it is what it is and I have to face it. So get it, you are not someone just because you connected with someone on a certain level. You are not that person. And it's very funny how these kind of dynamics change when it's a certain heated moment and the truth come out and be like, hey, don't even dare. Do you have what I have? Do you have this? Do you have that? Do you go there? Do you have that? You're not me. But then someone, when it's suiting again, they revert to, oh, but like I'm this person and we read this person, and people are just, that's why I say people are just, I don't know, there's a frequency of malfunctioning of that madness they spoke about. Whatever that comes, I'll make. Whatever that I try to remember that is really necessary to be said, I'll make a part, whatever, 5, 6 of it. Whatever the case is, I'll make a part 5, 6 of it and I'll continue with it. Let me not try to seem like I always know it or I can figure it out, even though I walk with a God of all wisdom. Like, what would you do? Like when you're placed in such a situation where someone is troubled but wants to come into your home and reflect their troubledness to you. And then they want to abandon it as if like you are the one in trouble, not me. And then they want to get it to a point whereby you have to kill each other. God, there's people who have passed on. It's a lot. I don't want to act like I'm glad that people have passed on because I survived actually. So I'm not actually bracing. When I say people have passed on, I'm not trying to seem like I'm greater than them because I escaped what I couldn't have maybe not even escaped. So this is daylight witchcraft. The kind you see and you want to be in denial of it is happening. You have to solve it or else it will solve you. What would you do? Like a person literally comes and tell you and make sure they create such, not even awkwardness, a danger, a death environment literally that you don't even deserve, shouldn't even be going through it. And then maybe I'm not even selfish, like showing that I'm not selfish as a result of this revelation. I'll put it out there. This person is troubled. I can't pinpoint who because people are affiliated with people and now I get the consequences. I don't understand because I'm not the one who met them. But that's the thing. Someone is troubled. So they start maybe with someone who they've created to be mentally unstable. They are creating an environment where they don't want them to provide for themselves. They are putting lovers in such a way that they are close with their lovers and they create hate. When they're about to go away, they've created such a heavy tension, a heavy drama and death-like scenario that when they hear that you are on a phone call or something and they hear maybe someone might depart, they start to heighten the whole thing and they want to get a parent in a very prideful state of, I think I can take this on. And it won't even come to fruition. And they create all sorts of environments that when maybe you want to apply for something, you want to do something, they want to create awkwardness to align things and make it seem like that very elder who they got into hate you is the one that does not want you doing that, but they've long approved of things. They just being dished out with information of confusion and all sorts of holds, and maybe they are wanting to confess or wanting to say, but everything is out in the open. So why don't you just get over the people? Because clearly everything is out in the open. I don't get it. So yes, this is not my situation. Just to bring it back to the neutral, to neutralize it to the sanity point of everything, of what is truth. This is not my situation. And then you get moments where you encounter certain things and it's just offish, man. You can feel how this is like a girlfriend, a girl, like imagine a strut mate is fighting you, that kind of vibe. And you notice, but this is not, I shouldn't have encountered this on any basis, on any level. And it will be a matter of, okay, there's harming. So when there's harming, I take it as a certain church, to which I doubt. So now when certain things come out, because people always like to read wrongly into things, a person will think, oh, they want to kill such a person, that such a person is in trouble. Okay, fine, it's me. I was requesting for money because I'm loving and I'm very merciful towards a person, so you will not hurt me. So if I let it happen, it will get to the crux where I will be in a point and a situation where, God forbid, when I'm in the situation whereby, that's why when drinks have these kind of things, there's different type of things in food lately. When someone is given the hint that maybe this drink will be the one to put this person in such a place, that's why even the confidence goes greater. I will not die because of foolishness. God, there's someone who once been said, I will not die because of foolishness. Like, I will not be dying because of a guilt. So it's a guilt on someone else's conscience, not mine. And you're over a certain season, so what possible reasons? And it's not like you're providing for 10 people that you would need money that's hefty. What is this sudden money hype? It can only make sense. The very groupings of people that they put around such a person to be listening to such a... Whoa, guys, no. A certain lifestyle, too far with their efforts to try a position. Correct, they want something. It's like, oh, maybe we must just try help out. And what's worse, this kind of people also create an environment for a parent or parents wherever they're out and about, whether in their workplace or what. They're positioning certain people with certain death-like mentalities. So like, as to aid and assist with the process, that do this to her, try this and try that. And then when they've activated the anger back at home, they will know, because part of the people that they connected are listening. And then they will wait for this person to come into the environment to say, oh, she has done this. Okay, not a problem. Let's go to the next phase. The next phase was already plotted. Maybe because those people now have also felt like they've done me wrong with a certain person because I'm supposedly married to him. So now when they're encountering the worst, baby is angry. She does not want you with her man because I'm married to him, right? A certain lifestyle, a certain soft life. Mind you, newsflash, if I have to always be revealing things, most people who live the soft life are actually people who can actually afford the soft life, and then maybe they can recruit others to want to attain and work towards the soft life. So you can actually provide yourself with a certain kind of soft life if you know how to go about it and build it and accrue it, connected right, of course, as a result of different things that you can be recruited in, of products or traveling, what packages, that pyramid scheme. You can actually build your way up there. So it shows that there's lack of information, and then someone can really take advantage of you not knowing. They're already looking at you and they're thinking, we've been thinking you're this and you're that, can't they? Do you understand? And now if affiliation you with certain people, they take it now as everyone. That's the mistake. That's the biggest mistake that has been done, because it's not me included. This has become a pattern of boredom. So, some people might be like, others are too used to it. God forbid, it's too late for you to stop it. Okay, we'll just see. From now on, we'll just see about it. We'll just see about it. Besides that, and then, the whole crew thing. Now you're getting that, this person is directly offended with me for whatever reason. This is close family before anyone. Step or in relation, not even direct family. This person is offended by me. So now they're creating a group of women to now back this certain woman up and be like, yeah, this child is really disrespectful. That's why they're creating the environment, a scenario of another person with another couple to say, this is what she does. She acts all innocent, but this is what she does. She snatches people's men. Do you understand? So they're looking for a doorway that even does not even make sense. And this woman will just be grouping themselves in such a way. You see now what she's saying? If one day she eats the food and she ends up in such a place and she is exposed that we and such women with such sizes do such a thing, we will go and feed her. I tell you now, it has been noted. And because it has been noted, it will fail. You will think that maybe we've getting rid of the supposed curse. Maybe God, by His grace, when that happens, maybe He's fighting that shouldn't happen, because maybe when I'm out of the equation, the destruction that should happen should even come closer. So maybe people are self-destructive in that. Let it happen quicker. People will destroy themselves. People are self-destructing. They're not even going to they're in the process of self-destruct. This is now in regardless to age right now. If maybe I'm speaking from a wiser spirit that is older in spirit, or a spirit that has long been before you were and I was, never mind the age, people in even different age groups above are self-destructing. They've done such evil, such wrong to a degree that they are feeling guilty with themselves. They can't live with what they've done. They don't feel safe with I don't even know what I'm going to do, because, like I said, I'm not married to the guy. I have no business with who does what with who. So people are feeling so much guilt, and they probably experience so much as a result, because guys can get jealous of guys too, and they can actually retaliate using me. And now it's a matter of, no, we can't live with this shame. Now we just have to take this girl out of the equation, because clearly every time we encounter something, we are told that this girl is angry. The one who's powerful, so girl, little girly, you think you're powerful to take us down. Do you understand? I'm dealing with women now. Like, what the hell? I don't even deserve it. Go to the right girl, please. I think people are misinformed and not updated with things. Go to the right girl. I have nothing to do with that drama. You're a friend, Nakwate. Again, I've said this on Facebook. There's family dynamics. This is why I don't like chirps. I'm saying again, chirps and things like this, especially with a person who has a death-like, who's inclined to creating death-like, or have created many death-like things, that a situation they supposedly succeeded in. This is what they do. They listen to people arguing. They hear certain words. It's a heated moment. People usually go off into such moments and they calm down. It has happened for years. It has been the pattern. And then this person, you are headed off to a certain place and they'll be like, yeah, they want to put you into place. You talk too much. And then they want to set up other people's children. They want to do them favors of children. And they want to jeopardize people's work environments and their profession. The oaths they've signed, the contracts they've signed, the legal, the policies, whatever. Legal documents. You are jeopardizing people's futures. They are not the one in the wrong. God, this person wants to use this moment to do what they want. And it boils down to, because some people in their mind, they're still competing. It does not matter if a girl is next to this guy, if he says he has moved and maybe they believe they're still going to take out the girl. I don't understand. But that's the confidence. We're still keeping on. They're still on the competing frequency, yet they're full of hatred and anger. Yet it's jealousy because check this girl's teeth. There's many other people with like proper teeth. My teeth have even changed in structure. They're not even as perfect as before. It's jealousy. That's all that it boils down to. Someone feels intimidated and jealous. And they just want to have moments where they use the right things and align the right things, the right situations, the right heated words to just do what they want. It's jealousy. This person cannot stand it. And if I go on to a supposed close circle before this certain person that I know who's recent, it's obvious who's going about such a thing. Very much obvious. Someone's practicing license. Like it actually takes licenses and certain documents for a person to work. Should they go against anything that's been stated there in accordance to how things should unfold? Do you get where it's going? So they want to establish hate with, God, they're feeling so much hate that they have to establish it with different pupils. Right now, probably the person is encountering the most and they say, this girl, she's out for you. God, this person wants to create an environment of making me feel like I have enemies all over, which is actually them. They're feeling troubled. They're feeling like I've created so much enemies. I have to move from here, but I don't want to because I'm used to this environment. Now they want to inflict that very thing on me. Why? This is like, I don't even know. I don't even have words for this. This is just downright insanity, evil. And then the other famous lines. The other famous lines is people from a certain place. You know how people love to blame other people from other continents. Hey, this person from another. Why would someone far off from another continent find they need to be offended by me? It's not like it's very given. It's very obvious. This person maybe wants to earn ranks. You know, it's not. I'm in a military area, but I'm not directly referring to military people. They want to earn ranks to say, maybe I've taken out such a girl. God forbid. And they just want to succeed at this thing. They just want to, maybe Olepales, but let me think. I think I can take this on. So you is out to prove a point. You're out to prove a point. With me. I got to, like, people are going to have their jaws. I'm not cursing anyone. Whoever's contributed to their makeup will just find themselves just caught up in the curse of just people falling and people dying. I'm not wishing it on anyone. I don't want it on anyone. But that's the word that comes heavily. Even when I say it, like I would sit aside and be like, baby, damn, you're brave to say such words. I don't have that bravery. So when I say such words, it's from a higher inspiration that I don't even understand myself. It will happen. It will happen because I don't understand. I'm living my life. I'm focusing on me. But people are always finding the reason and means to just irritate me and be in my face and be about my life and be about me. And I supposedly have all the time in the world for them. Really? It equates to that. So if you want to take up the challenge, it's up to you. But best believe it, people will ask themselves, what curse is this that has fallen on these people because we don't understand it? I not want to start up trouble, but this is what people are driving us to as some of. So the pattern that builds up everything is that a person feels like I affiliate. This has never happened before. So this is just a different human being that came up with this structure of thinking. You meet someone, someone goes to the person you affiliate with, they seek to see what their need is, but mostly the frequency, since the name is baby, is do a baby favor. I'll do you a baby favor. In return, once that agreement is established, now you turn your back against her, and now you're going to position her for the worst of the worst. You're going to speak lies against her. You're going to harm her if possible. If you think you have the bars, please, if you can end it, do that. I've noticed the pattern. I'm aware. And because I've noticed it, it is defeated. It has come to light. It is defeated. It will not work. I said this before, and I said, whether they choose to position whoever's lineage is my own or whoever can go that far to want to do that to me, and maybe whatever time given, a part of me allows, and God allows that moment. Do you know what kind of words I equate myself to? A lineage. If you ready to wipe up your own lineage, I'm not even talking about men fulfilling it. You know, when some supposed person who's taken as anointed or who speaks words, not as a result of men fulfilling it, but God. Last year I spoke about, I posted up something, a moon-like thing, if you have watched. This year I got in a revelation. So things that keep on building up, I'm just saying things that are structured. Same words will apply. You know, when in the Bible they say you live by the sword, you die by the sword. This person, if they think they can take a person like me out, who's someone who's beyond has invested in, the spirit of death will follow them, and anything that represents and has contributed to their makeup. Such people as us who are believers, who are friendly, who are this, who are that. I'm a human just like any other human being. If I've studied and contributed towards the system, I ought to get a position in the system to work. I think I'm confused for someone else's child. Maybe they're the ones who are normal, who are the ones who are normal to access the system. And I don't know if they've even studied further to even be part of the system. I'm not the one. But anything, there's no they say there's no partiality with God. What he can do for another one, he can do for you. So if I can, listen, if I can go to study, then I apply just like anyone else. No one deserves to go up front and say, no, don't hire this one because of this. If I qualify for something, let me have what I qualify for. Because people are trying to just build all sorts of imagery and nonsense to people that she's this person. So we have to keep people thinking she's this person because they want to align everything and hide from what the evil and the wrong they're doing. If someone is trying to position me as some sort of, or create enemies for me, or create, towards certain races or towards certain people, I'm not the first one to encounter such things, but people's lives do move on. They actually get work. They actually, are within the system. People have enemies within the system. The system is providing for them. Or not even in the system. They own companies and they live life. So why with me does it have to be, what kind of jealousy is that the world has not even seen before? There's nothing new under the sun. So what kind of jealousy is that has been established that a person cannot actually get the efforts of what they worked for? What are people trying to do? I don't understand I don't get the point where people are trying to take it. There's no sense to it. People have always had enemies. People have always been enemies to other people. But there's always been life amidst that hate environment, that beef environment created. So how am I to... No, go to such a place. You let such a people, that's what they know, to just be observing someone's life and always trying to use supposed facts. Certain people are separated with, newsflash yet again, we're never in bad terms. I separated as a result of protecting myself from games. We are never in bad terms. So whoever has created a whole scenario, the newsflash, it's actually you. Who you know who you are. That's why when you come to see that, oh, it's not what I thought, you want to create death-like environments because you see that, oh shit, it was not what I thought it was. Oh, how could I get it from this angle? Oh my God, who's trying to kill me? Oh, this person is trying to, I cannot destroy my own because now, they are the ones who got me caught up in this kind of thing. They're trying to use people and say all sorts of things. And certain people, if they're thinking maybe I'm liked by different people or I'm the standard measure, no, keep away from us. Yet now I'm going to be positioned wrongly with authority. Authority means different institutions. Authority is everywhere. That's top line management, the hierarchical kind of things. Authority is access. So they're messing with my access to things. And even if I want to put things right, some people, it's not the obvious of people. Let's say it's youth, they've taken in favors or whatever the case is. Now the matter of, no, you can't be close because now I'm trying to achieve that. So when you come here, you're going to confirm a whole lot of things. Do you understand? I'm caught up between a rock and a hard place. I want to make things right. According this side, I'm hearing, no, you have to be there. Or this kind of indication are usually, and your enemies are having some sort of power. These are the kind of indication the Lord is speaking to you. But then you want to go to the Lord to fix things. Then it's like, no, you can't be here because now, what if you put us into pressures with everyone? And then it's a matter of come, no, go, come, no, go. What is people trying to make of my life? Whether it's a result of having done a certain family, and I don't know, gotten them closer as a means of not only audio, but visuals. Imagine being observed, like some experiment. You are being observed what you are doing. Oh, this one, hey, it seems like she's pure. She's this, she's not what we exactly expect. What does anyone's purity, if there is purity, having to do with you? Gotta convince a person's parent, no, this person cannot go there or here because they're going to open their legs. In my 30 years old, my adulthood, what business do you have between my legs? What do you own that is between my legs that you should be so concerned? There's people who are too concerned for my own liking. It's too for my liking. They're too concerned. I don't understand what. It's not even love. It's not even obsession. I don't know what to call it. It's just trying to ruin someone, like on a degree, like someone who's really old enough. You have no business going into someone's personal details like that. Personal affair, like that. Even speaking of that, imagine someone who's older being concerned about their whereabouts. The younger ones, to show that indeed dues are paid and life is moving. The younger ones are in school, some distant and some near. There's no problem with that. There's only a problem. No, but you're the one with the calling. Point of correction, I'm not. And if the one I'm supposedly named after had a colleague is probably in their later stages of life and they have 5 children plus that apparently I don't even know about. Do I have children? Do our lives align? No. So suddenly, all of a sudden now people want to now use the spirituality and God where it concerns them. It does not work like that. Don't come with lies. Don't what has close circle, whoever you are. Don't come and lie. I don't know much about myself, but the little facts that I know I can stand on, and there's no truth to anything. It's just intimidation and just wanting to shove someone in something they shouldn't be doing. Nonsense. Back to the first point. And then, you've lost such a person, but their images still remain. Not images as in like another lady who looks or plays the same role or whatever. Image as in like their own child that looks like that person would be like, no, you can't use this person as an access to what you want. But they've paid their dues and they always delay the thought of the last name being changed to the real name. But at the same time, no, you cannot become this on the basis of such a person. Okay, if you not let it be the mother, then the brother is not, the stepbrother is not no more. And they were actually very, very close. And we looked after the children very, very closely. No, now go to the child, establish hate so that the child does not want to it's difficulty on all bases and levels. That's why I feel like this person is like taking me on and I'm thinking like, I'm a child, such an elder going hard like this. Is it normal? Some people are gonna like so much things are out in the open. They're gonna destroy themselves. And then after that, you've provoked a danger-filled, death-like environment. You serve them chemicals so that when they feel like they got you where they want you or they're angered, they can use them. Now, anger is being given a different definition now. It's birthed a new different definition of anger. Now it's birthed. You can now do this if you want to. Don't you want to try it? And then things will never go back to being the same. And then if you want to go to someone else or think a family member, they've already created something of your name there. You'll probably be thought to be the one who's going to bring some sort of chemical to do something of harm to someone else. It's not safe. So this person is cornering you. Like I said, it's not my situation. This person is going through something and they're imposing it on me. So they're cornering you into a corner. Or you have nowhere to go. I got you where I want you. Did you think you were smart? Oh, I don't understand what it's supposed to boil down to in this case. Sorry, I am him and I am him. No, sorry, you are not him. right? The very guy you are in relation to someone who I could call dad, they probably share the same dad or and different moms. Whereas in our case, it's different moms. I mean, it was the same one and different dads. So you're just playing a role and you're not even that person. I'm not after you. I'm not bothering you. You've probably ticked off persons or people and they're coming after you and I have nothing to do with it because you probably hear baby, 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 and you want to trouble me and follow everyone I follow and I don't understand why. And then this guy is not you. He is not, you don't have the same DNA as that person, no matter how one you think you are with the person as a result of whatever. You're not one with the person. You don't have the same experiences since birth. You're not that person. I'm more affiliated in image, supposedly, with the person than you could ever be. Get it? And you know what? Now the other tendencies I've seen, now it's a matter of we don't have an ankle to this girl. We don't have an ankle. Now recently I see people who newly moved in. Suddenly when I'm chilled in a certain place, they've sent people to come sit next to me. And now the aim, I don't understand if it's brother, sister, or is it girlfriend and boyfriend? And now they want to position, now they want to trigger something, right? They want to trigger something that, okay, now you're going to be sitting in such a place, you're going to end be sitting next to her and supposedly you're going to be caught in the act because now maybe, I guess some of us when we are happy, they're busy disturbing our relationships so that we must be single, so that we must be accused of such bullshit, right? That we go after people's men. Like, I don't disrespect myself to that degree. I don't even have time for another person. Like, look at this girl. Do you think a kind of girl like me can have problems like getting a guy to be tied down or in a relationship? Clearly not. People have gone too far. God, people have grown obsessed to wanting to collect you to a point where when they think they've succeeded in collecting you, they want to come back to you and be like, okay, we've collected you now. We think we have the boss to destroy you. For what reason? So it's a game. So like literally, like I've been indirectly placed in a place where I could feel her. There's certain forces that want me to be filled with anger to the brim that, baby, stop being nice. Just move over here because there's some people who've been irritating us and we are ready to wipe out millions on millions. So I don't understand why people are provoking me to evil. Because that's what they basically do. I don't have time in the fucking day for you, but you want to act like I have time for you. Since when did you even supply breath of air to me? For me to even be caring, to be following you on the basis of a guy that I'm not even married to. You're obsessed with someone else's person. If you want, he's got a girl. That girl looks like me. So maybe they're trying to say baby and they're not trying to show the obvious baby. Whatever that comes, I'll make. Whatever that I try to remember that is really necessary to be said, I'll make a part, whatever, 5, 6 of it. Whatever the case is. I'll make a part 5, 6 of it and I'll continue with it. Let me not try to seem like I always know it or I can figure it out, even though I walk with a God of all wisdom. Like, what would you do? Like when you're placed in such a situation where someone is troubled but wants to come into your home and reflect their troubledness to you. And then they want to abandon it as if like you are the one in trouble, not me. And then they want to get it to a point whereby you have to kill each other. God, there's people who have passed on. It's a lot. I don't want to act like I'm glad that people have passed on because I survived actually. So I'm not actually bracing. When I say people have passed on, I'm not trying to seem like I'm greater than them because I escaped what I couldn't have maybe not even escaped. So this is daylight witchcraft. The kind you see and you want to be in denial of it is happening. You have to solve it or else it will solve you. What would you do? Like a person literally comes and tell you and make sure they create such, not even awkwardness, a danger, a death environment literally that you don't even deserve, shouldn't even be going through it. And then maybe I'm not even selfish, like showing that I'm not selfish as a result of this revelation, I'll put it out there. This person is troubled. I can't pinpoint who. Because people are affiliated with people and now I get the consequences. I don't understand because I'm not the one who met them. But that's the thing. Someone is troubled. So they stuck maybe with someone who they've created to be mentally unstable. They are creating an environment where they don't want them to provide for themselves. They are putting lovers in such a way that they are close with their lovers and they create hate. When they're about to go away, they've created such a heavy tension, a heavy drama and death-like scenario that when they hear that you are on a phone call or something and they hear maybe someone might depart, they start to heighten the whole thing, and they want to get a parent in a very prideful state of, I think I can take this on, and it won't even come to fruition. And they create all sorts of environments that when maybe you want to apply for something, you want to do something, they want to create awkwardness to align things and make it seem like that very elder who they gotten to hate you is the one that does not want you doing that, but they've long approved of things. They just being, being dished out with information of confusion and all sorts of holds, and maybe they are wanting to confess or wanting to say, but everything is out in the open. So why don't you just get over the people? Because clearly everything is out in the open. I don't get it. So yes, this is not my situation. Just to bring it back to the neutral, to neutralize it to the sanity point of everything, of what is truth. This is not my situation. And then you get moments where you encounter certain things and it's just offish, man. You can feel this is like a girlfriend, a girl, like imagine a strut mate is fighting you, that kind of vibe. And you notice, but this is not, I shouldn't have encountered this on any basis, on any level. And it will be a matter of, okay, there's harming. So when there's harming, I take it as a certain church, to which I doubt. So now when certain things come out, because people always like to read wrongly into things, a person will think, oh, they want to kill such a person, that such a person is in trouble. Okay, fine, it's me. I was requesting for money because I'm loving and I'm very merciful towards a person. So you will not hurt me. So if I let it happen, it will get to the crux where I will be in a point and a situation where, God forbid, when I'm in the situation whereby, that's why when drinks have these kind of things, there's different type of things in food lately. When someone is given the hint that maybe this drink will be the one to put this person in such a place, that's why even the confidence goes greater. I will not die because of foolishness. God, there's someone who once been said, I will not die because of foolishness. Like, I will not be dying because of a guilt. So it's a guilt on someone else's conscience, not mine. And you're over a certain season, so what possible reasons? And it's not like you're providing for 10 people that you would need money that's hefty. What is this sudden money hype? It can only make sense. The very groupings of people that they put around such a person to be listening to such a... Whoa, guys, no. A certain lifestyle. And by the way, yesterday I was out and about from somewhere. Yes, I've noticed that there's some people who are challenging the supposed power that is supposedly associated with this family, even though they know they made up with whoever from elsewhere. Now they're trying to re-divert it or direct it to us. So now I'm going upstairs, and then this family, all of a sudden, this vendor family comes through and is behind me. And as I go ahead, they come and they wait. As I go ahead, another step or another floor, I go. So I get to the floor, I'm going, and then they go. It's like, who's going to go first? Because people can use certain people who they've come to notice they're of power. That now it's a matter of putting power against power. So who's going to go first? I'm not even supposed to even be in the frequency of who goes first or not. I'm past that phase. Do you see what I mean? That people are troubled. And people can still hear what I hear and be like, but what you're saying is wrong. You can't say that about it, Ella, is wrong. If you think you're better, God or whoever in charge, put them in the same situation because they're better. I would never want to inflict anyone of any trouble. I don't deserve this, but someone could think that I'm trying to make myself better. Let you be put through such a situation if you think you are better than thou. Let's see how you solve it. And then let's see how do you take it when you are being judged. How would you take such an awkward, seemingly satanic, evil of a situation of being put against a parent in such a manner? And you're not even fighting that moment. You haven't even fought them in that moment. You haven't even challenged them by going to another force or anything in that moment. They have to now see that, okay, she hasn't done what I expected, or as we have expected as whoever is planning. So now we have to now position. What would you do? These are real life situations and it's clearly not mine. So clearly this is a higher level question that I need to pose to someone else, because clearly this one is too heavy. This one will definitely get someone killed. And I'm not the one. Not the one, not today, not any day. I'm not even talking games. I'm talking a certain guy who's black. they would namely be known to be replicas. So I have to put it out there because now a whole lot of things in supposed correlation or to this individual, they are just spreading a whole sorts of lies. So it's best we put it forward since, well, he's the main topic and we want to make him the main topic. So that girl, if you want to trouble someone, go to the girl who lives opposite to his home and endanger her and put her, because I don't understand why am I going through the efforts of someone clearly does not even give a thought to even, confess certain things so that I can be clued up about certain things and know what I'm actually dealing with, so that when I receive attitude, when I receive hate stunts as if I'm dealing with someone from the street fighting me, so that certain things of mine like clothes, the laptop stuff that was stolen and taken as a result of this frontline head permission, it's on the basis of hate, on the basis of supposed delusional belief of maybe my man in the head. I don't know what I'm caught up in, but I'm getting to the crux of the truth of this matter, and I don't like it. I hate that I know it, but it is what it is, and I have to face it. So get it, you are not someone just because you connected with someone on a certain level. You are not that person. And it's very funny how these kind of dynamics change when it's a certain heated moment and the truth come out and be like, hey, don't even dare. Do you have what I have? Do you have this? Do you have that? Do you go there? Do you have that? You're not me. But then someone, when it's shooting again, they revert to, oh, but like I'm this person and we read this person, and people are just, that's why I say people are just, I don't know, there's a frequency of malfunctioning of that madness they spoke about. Yes, this girl is actually more troubled than I am. So now you're challenging me. What is this all about? I didn't even know you. You're busy now camouflaging as if me. Get to know the rightful images. I'm not the one. I am honestly not the one you're looking for. And then afterwards, after this whole stance are created, it's a matter of, imagine, it's as if I'm dealing with some girl in the street. Look at you. Look at how you look. Hey, look at how you look. Look how you, maybe let's say like uppers are not right. Look at how you smell. It's provoking that situation now. This must go down. Like right now, it must go down. Look at how you look. Look at how you smell. Look at you. Just look at you. Imagine. You've never encountered such things before. Your home you would never have thought you'd encounter such things. Hey, people are dangerous. People are dangerous. And others would be like, hey, Mara, how are some situations are, but you don't talk about them. I say let such witchcraft, satanic mechanisms, or whatever you want to call it, what degree of thing is happening here, let it just be dropped in your home for once. Maybe some people like that who dare to challenge such a word and be like, for the elder side, experience such a thing. Let's see how you deal with it, because really this is witchcraft. This is witchcraft. Me looking like this, me, the same person, correct? Even if they want to start up rumors of being crazy, if you look like this, people might as well believe it. The one who's saying might end up in a hospice of mental people. The one who's really losing it, be free. This is madness. That's going on here. I don't know what to say anymore. Words gone. Accents. What's worse after that? You get it's an apartment, a block, an apartment or flat. You get in the front, there's vibes. Towards the window, the balcony, there's vibes. From time to time, it goes neutral, it goes high. It goes neutral, it gets frequent with all sorts of vibes. It goes neutral, it just flips and changes like that. So the person is not even supposed to see you now. It's not even enough that you have to reek a certain odor. Now they're not supposed to see you. It's not about clothes anymore, not being able to change. Now they're not supposed to see you. Guys, maybe this dick, it has something very spiritually demonic. I don't understand. This. And the next level of angeredness of, I don't know what, would have even inflicted it, because someone goes about always illustrating to parents in secret as to who has done, even if it's lies, and just cause confusion of everything. Next minute, phone in hand, you are in a certain room, you hear sounds. and it's supposed to be this mysterious thing, but now you're starting to connect that usually when these sounds happen, phone is in hand, third floor, so I take it maybe 32, they've been done away with the same kind of favors. So now in return, please, we're gonna torture her, and she would never even suspect it's coming from somewhere. Heartlessness after heartlessness, what is this? Woo, yeah, I'm too nice, right? Yeah, I'm too nice. If it's another child, something would have happened terribly a long time ago. But you want to be careful if there's chemicals involved. I mean, hey, now, come on. Some of us need that faithful brother or sister that's a stranger. That one who can be more faithful than a brother or sister of blood or whatever relation. We need those. We are some of us only affiliate with those kinds. Those are the kinds that will make sense in our lives, because there are others clearly. The ones we know because I don't know them all. Remember? No, probably 0.5 if not 1%. So the ones I've known clearly. Now and then when they feel guilty, then they revert it and be like, "Yeah, you want to make us look like we're nice? Oh, we have to stay away from you because you're meant to do this." Emma, have you seen me sign an oath of some sort to serve the Lord and to take up an assignment? People are convincing themselves things that are not even there. People are sick in their minds. But if it's childhood trauma, some people have to go and see shrinks and heal before some of us suffer the consequences of things we have nothing to do with. People need to go and heal. It's serious. It's that serious, because now it's starting to impact how we relate to each other, and other people even putting more wood to the fire. Clearly, it's a serious concern. A serious concern. That's why I'm saying, in another home, if such a thing is transpiring, people would literally kill each other. It's even worse that they're putting certain measures, strike her in this way, strike in that way, introducing new things. This person wants to see this person and no more. And God forbid. Tell a friend that, oh, just go. Make sure that you lock him down. Make sure just different people, different girls, different situation, girlfriends. You literally send them and encourage such behavior. And then another person talks too much, is wanting to be said to be disrespectful when they're not. No, some people have played their juice. I can see what it has to result to. But if some people have played their juice, it can't be. It can't be. It will go to the center. Do you understand? Hey. And then it takes up a notch. Then certain days, like someone wants to make it seem physical, or want to take it physical because they know that you've been through a lot, right? One single bump at the wrong spot could do the trick. God forbid I'll be giving enough strength to just defend myself should any kind of thing like that happen. And it's a matter of like, you're a woman now, né? You're a woman, you want to fight. And that moment you didn't even provoke the situation. You're a woman now, you want to fight. You're a woman now, you want to fight. And then later on I get because I pick up spiritual frequencies, I get a revelation that this is the very same incident that happened during growing up, or at some point in their lifetime. So now you want to put me through a situation just to say I've been through it. You have to also go through it. Yet you don't look like me. It's actually the boys who look like their mother, not the girls. Yet you want to inflict it, and you don't understand the reasons for which it happened in the season it was happening. Do you understand all of this? I don't know what demonstrations am I getting, but I don't know a certain cousin of mine named Zach. Like, how many years back did I meet that guy? Okay, but he reconnected with the brother, so it would make sense why other things are unfolding. Perfect sense. Period. Perfect sense as to why. It makes so much sense. Besides that, people, if you don't know me, you're like the colors, certain colors. If you don't relate to me, if you don't know me personally, if you can't be affected by me directly in any kind of way, it shouldn't even happen. Like, avoid any colors. If you see me chilling in a car, you want to come into the car and go and move, because what are you told? Don't bother yourself. That very person is the one you should look out for, because they are the ones on the mission. They are the person on a mission, so they are the ones to look out for. So please don't involve me in anything around color that involves color. I have nothing to do with it, especially certain colors. Yes, I was noting that certain things in regards to certain people at certain moments and certain seasons, people can use it against. But besides that, if you're not close to me, if you don't know me, don't move out of your car, because what I'm in the car. How's that got anything to do with you? Relate to me? Do you know me? Do you know me from when I was young? Do we have any connection? Some have even recently moved in. So how would I impact you? Who have you met that's telling you all this? Can we get over it? Like the this piece, or what, the chaotic environment, not seeking peace. That's the kind of person you're creating, an environment in which you're going to make it hard for yourself to dwell in, because that person took the efforts to go and tell someone else that, listen, when she's in the car, go out. I mean, who is she? Who does she think she is? Well, I'm just chilling. I'm minding my own business. I'm all about my life. You know what I mean? And then you get people also, there's this new trend with people with cars and different agents that are like dangerous and whatnot, and people park next to you and you get vibes and you get auras. It's very evident from who this is, like this is from, because I've never encountered such things. So do you understand? So people, like, for your own peace of mind, stop telling every part, like, buddy that you meet or you come across. Maybe you've got anger, like I said, direct it simply to the right person, because I don't understand how does your anger relate or correlate to me, because last time I checked, I don't keep friends around. Yeah. So yeah, it's even worse now. The cousin that I haven't met for years, now a certain replica comes through, and no wonder. It explains why the different habits that people have come to have, and that have caused them not to be very stable where they are, because of such things. This kind of people, they specialize in such a thing. Do you understand? Now it's heightened. Imagine now anointing. It's heightened. So, it is what it is. Ne? Like I said, I take things for what they are, as they are, for what they are. It is simple as that. Simple as that.